What's up, YouTube? Got some tank maintenance going on today. Just looking for a few things. Shoot! God, dog, that hurt. Man. Alright, YouTube, I'm doing a water change today. I'm doing a deep cleaning. It's been a couple of weeks since I did a water change, so I figured I would drain about 50% of the water and take my pad here. I also have a mag float, but it's some tight areas that the mag float doesn't get. So I got this algae pad, scrubber, whatever you want to call it, that works great on glass. They have one for glass, one for acrylic. But they have, it's tight corners in here that the scrubber don't get. So I use this and this works out great. And plus I hate taking the scrubber and getting too low to the sand, because somehow sands get in between that scrubber and that'll scratch your glass. And I don't like my glass being scratched. So, and as I was draining this tank, my African cichlid, they are very, very comfortable. Normally when I stick this siphon inside of here, they go on the other side of the tank. These guys ain't moving. The Lenny actually came up and bit me on the hand. Just really charged me really hard, man. And I wasn't happy with that. So they're very, very comfortable. They looking good. Very healthy. They swarm the tank every time I walk up to it, come right up to the top. So I just want to take this time and get along the edges here. Goodness gracious. Man, they making this hard on me today. They ain't never snapped at me like this before, man. See, right down here in the corners where that mag float is not able to get. This works out great for that. My Aqua Decor 3D background rocks. For the longest time, I've been trying to figure out why I kept getting all of this brown algae on my rocks, on my background. I tried it all. I did Phosguard, and it didn't work. I thought it was the phosphates. I thought it was the silicates and the paint. From the background, I was just like, okay, whatever. And I finally found out the problem. The problem was, it was all me. It was me overfeeding. So this is just food. Just building up on these rocks. I cut my feeding back. I was feeding every day. Then I stopped from every day to every other day. And I started seeing it wasn't building up as fast. It wasn't thick like it was, and then I cut it back to every 2 days. And when I did that, I seen a huge difference. It wasn't phosphates, it was just me simply overfeeding, and it just took a toll on it, man. It just started building up all over the place. So once I cut the feeding back, all of the brown out, what I thought was brown algae, it stopped. So I'm going to take this time also, use my brush. I have a brush, I had an algae pad, and it's just strictly for tank maintenance. So here, I got my brush. I just simply take it, So this is working out great. I also have, maybe it's another tank. I got a longer brush as well. I also got this bad boy right here. Help me get down at the bottom of the 3D background. Alright, keep in mind guys, whenever you have something that you use to clean your fish tank, make sure you only use it for the fish tank. Keep this out of reach from kids, the wife. You know, kids have a tendency to just pick up things and just start playing with it, and you don't want any kind of dirt or debris from anywhere to get on these things for your fish tank. So please keep in mind, keep these out of reach of children. That's very, very important, guys, all right? So I think this 3D background is about finished. I got all of the nooks and crannies with my pad, or my algae pad here, that I wasn't able to get with my mag float. Alright guys, another thing I like to do when I'm doing my deep cleaning on my tank is that I like to take my glass tops off and get those cleaned up too. What I do is that I put vinegar in a spray bottle and I just simply spray them off and wipe them down with a rag. At first I was just kind of pouring the vinegar out and doing it that way, but I was losing a lot of vinegar that way, so it made more sense to go and get me one of these and clean my tops off with this. Alright, let's get to it. Now vinegar is very, very safe for your fish. They won't harm them at all. But those of you that are in fish keeping, you know these glass tops can get pretty nasty if you're not staying on top of it. Alright, and last but not least, my glass. I use this spray way glass cleaner. You can find it at Lowe's or Walmart, Sam's. You can find this stuff everywhere. And the reason I use this because it says ammonia free, which is very important. You don't want any ammonia going inside the tank. You know, when you spray it, just kind of it can go anywhere. So that's why I use this. Foams up. The fish don't like it when I do it though. They kind of freak out, but so I can go ahead and turn the lights off on this, let them settle back down. Probably a little stress from all of the cleaning that I did, from the glass, the 3D background, the tops. You know, I did it all today, but it pays off in the long run. I like for my tank to be clean. Alright guys, so I hope my tips was able to help somebody out. It could be hard work sometimes, but you know, if you want a good clean tank, very attractive looking tank, you have to keep up on the maintenance. That's just all to it. Cleaning, outside, inside, and filters. Since I did this heavy cleaning this week, I'm going to wait maybe a week, 2 weeks, and then I'm going to do some filter maintenance. So, but that's it, y'all. I'll holler back later.